In such a system, state governments, which can be controlled by local citizens, have elastic, unspecified power to experiment with social reform legislation which may seem to be required. Legislation, for example, dealing with unemployment, medical care for the destitute, and other such general welfare programs. If a state government abuses its broad powers, it will lose productive citizens to other states. The experience of other states and competition among states will force correction of major errors. If the federal government is given broad general powers to experiment with social reform legislation and to intervene in private and state affairs, the stupidities of the general bureaucracy can be imposed on the whole population uniformly, leaving no place for oppressed citizens to seek refuge, no competition to force correction or even admission of error, no competitive example anywhere to prove that freedom works better than bureaucratic planning. If federal officials assume power to experiment with programs not authorized by the Constitution, they break the contract of government, the Constitution. When, for any cause however popular, for any need however great, for any emergency however dire, federal officials violate the binding contract of the Constitution, nothing is left to fend off tyranny. When the federal government commits one act not authorized by the Constitution, it cracks the dam erected to control governmental power.